Third baseman, number 6.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. One run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Yeah, and it seems like you kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back in. Jorge Alfaro will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Hit on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly and reined in 1 away.
Well, what a difference 5 days can make. He's been a totally different pitcher out there compared to his last start. The command is much better. Pitches are much sharper. Even the body language tells me he's got things under control.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Right fielder,
Nick Williams will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Now, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies down in order. They still trail 1-0. Luis Garcia is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Luis Garcia.
Pablo Sandoval will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back on it is the left fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Oh, this is a big inning. You're down only 1 with the heart of the order coming up next time you get in, so that's a good first step.
So the leadoff man retired now for Hunter Pence. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, heading for second now. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And there goes Pence. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Pence around third, being waved on home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now. And the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it, but at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Victor Aranjo come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the 7th. Chris Stratton will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Austin Jackson takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Gorky Hernandez will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
One pitch on its way. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning. Gorky Hernandez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number
Cesar Hernandez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
This one's flared out toward left. Pence coming on. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Odubel Herrera will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Hernandez. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Number 25, stands in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the third hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ballgame so far. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Hot shot to third. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. We'll look ahead to Joe Panic comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Second baseman.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Andrew McCutchen will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
First pitch on its way. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
He's set. Here it comes. Into the seats, 0-1. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
The crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Scorched to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to. Michael Franco will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
The 0-1 is a curveball high, 1-1.
That's a pitch right there that you have to stay on top of, or else it's just going to get away from you.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. And taken in out there for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact. You can get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
J.P. Crawford is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Longoria charging this one. Throw on to Sandoval. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
And he just continues to roll right along. He's working on a 3-hit shutout this late in the ballgame.
Jorge Alfaro will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. McCutchen is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tommy Hunter will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Number 40. Tommy
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Evan Longoria, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Oh, no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Jeez, how's he doing after that shot?
Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Here comes the first pitch. Pablo Sandoval is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up at the plate, no doubt.
Right side, hit hard. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
And these guys would like nothing more than to add on to their two-run lead. Back-to-back hits have them in business to do just that.
Kelby Tomlinson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Williams is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Giants.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. grounded to the right. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and at average, it'll climb a few more points.
Ramos will take over now with one away in the top of inning number 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chris Stratton is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
The 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Deep breath time now, and you've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Yeah, and I think if he lays off right there, that's going to be a run. You got to shrink your strike zone in that spot. Don't go after anything that's borderline.
It's swung on and hit in the air. Herrera on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. 1 run scores. And not in time as the second run scores.
He just puts an absolute charge into this ball. You can see it just splits the gap and heads out to the wall. By then it was just a question of whether it was going to score 2 or 3, but they'll wind up holding that third runner, making this a 2-run double.
Now pitching
Adam
for the
Morgan
Phillies
will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9.
Morgan.
Standing in now, Gorky Hernandez. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it, but I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
From the stretch. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Kelby Tomlinson will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 37. Kelby
Quinn will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far. So, quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Here's a ball lined over the head of Crawford into left center, a base hit. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder Nick.
Just their 4th hit of the ball game, but this is one of their better swings they've had all game long, and winds up going for a double.
Nick Williams will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Counts 1-0.
Lays off 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
The 2-0 pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
No one out with a runner at second. Hot shot on the ground to short. There is Crawford, and he's retired here, one away.
Well, we talk about it a lot. Ideally, this should be to the right side of the infield. Maybe you give him a break because he's such a good hitter, and he is a run producer, but I'll bet if you ask him, he'll wish he had a different approach in that at-bat.
Cesar Hernandez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Odubel Herrera will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1 and 2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Looking to keep the shutout intact. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with the complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 5-0.